Alright, we're here today in Ground Control 2 doing the Viron campaign on hard. I'm going for the next mission now, which is long distance call.
Exodus 1 to Morningstar Prime.
Jacob, finally. What's going on? I've been trying to reach you for days.
We just got back into stellar comms. We've had some problems. The Terrans knew we were coming.
That would explain why it's been so quiet here. Maybe Vlana isn't here any longer. She could be following you. What if she knows about your mission?
Well, someone must be feeding her information. Alice, about that rumor? The Terrans have a deep space scanning relay here. I'll find out if there really is a Terran armada at Nave Vesta for you.
Please contact me as soon as you know anything. A lot of people are very worried. And please, be careful. Morningstar out.
Sergeant, I've got a mission for you.
I'm here, boss. What do you need?
We've got one more errand to run before we leave Krieg. We're going to hack into the Terran deep space scanner and have a look at Nave Vesta. I'm sending you out with some Virons. Make your way quietly to the control bunker and check it out.
I'll slither up to it like a snake in wet grass. Just hope those Virons don't give me away. Noisy bastards.
Alright, so I'm going to do first things.
I'm on it, boss.
I'm going to be working with limited units initially.
Sarge does what Sarge does best. Leave it to Sarge.
I want to snipe these dudes out of this tower using Sergeant Rowe there.
Leave it to Sarge. I'm on it, boss.
And start sending Sergeant Rowe straight towards
Orders confirmed.
that control building.
Yes, Commander.
We've got this surveillance holodyne that we can deploy to get a nice view of the area around.
Yes, Commander. Yes.
I'm at the bunker. It's sealed up tight. I ain't got the firepower to bust it. Wait a minute. Something's happening. Looks like a patrol.
Get in there before they close it up again.
Alright.
Orders received. Plotting better.
So Sergeant Rowe
Sarge
needs to
does
get
what Sarge does best.
inside this building right away. We're actually gonna
Orders confirmed.
get these Viron assault
Yes.
crane guard into the woods up to the northern
Assaulting.
point there.
Orders received. Assaulting.
I'm in. Looks like an old Mark III interface. Real primitive
Assaulting.
stuff. Guess they're not high on the upgrade list.
Hurry up, Sergeant. We don't have all year.
There. Got the codes.
Yes,
Starting to scan.
Commander.
And what the... Ah, crap. They cut the command feed to the array. I'll have to get to the central node and hack into it directly.
Then what are you waiting for?
Plotting better.
Alright, we're gonna get control back of Sergeant
Sarge
Rowe.
does what Sarge does best.
We need him to go group up with our assault clan guard
Leave it to Sarge.
over here. And basically what we're gonna try to do is take this landing zone as soon as we can.
Assaulting.
Because if we get it early in the
Sarge
mission,
does
it'll
what
help
Sarge
out a lot
does
more,
best.
than just trying to use the limited units we've got.
Orders
It'll make things go a
received.
lot faster too, because we'll eventually have to later on in this mission anyways.
Orders received.
Alright, you can see there's this large group of Imperial tanks and whatnot, and they're kind of just chilling over there. Usually there's some others that come to join them. I think that's those guys right now. What we're going to basically do here is use the orbital strikes to blast the crap out of all the units that are going to be right there. Might actually have to wait a couple minutes here.
Sarge does what Sarge does best. I'm on it, boss.
I think in the meantime I'll shoot some soldiers in these
Sarge does what Sarge does best.
towers.
I'm on it, boss.
I'm gonna go ahead and start bombarding these dudes, even though we're still waiting for more to show up. I'm gonna use the Grazer Strike, because we've got these two new artillery options, the Grazer Strike and then Viral Spore Cloud. The Grazer one is definitely gonna be the better against these vehicles, so should end up killing the infantry anyways. You want to kind of put it between where they're parked and the landing zone, because they're all going to move back and then kind of go back and forth here in a second as they start to get shot up. You can kind of see it. That messed them up pretty good. Just wait a minute here. Try to see about moving my surveillance helidyne around.
Yes, Commander. Yes, Commander. Yes,
See if I
Commander.
get eyes on
Plotting Victor.
those enemy patrols.
Plotting Victor. Orders received. Yes, Commander. Plotting Victor. Yes, Commander. Plotting Victor.
Alright, so they don't seem to be wanting to move too much. And I'm not noticing a patrol yet.
Orders confirmed. Yes. Assaulting. Assaulting.
Alright, let's move these guys up just a little bit here.
Orders confirmed.
Let's keep an eye on the map and we'll start taking them out from long
Assaulting.
range.
Sarge does what Sarge does best. Sarge does what Sarge does best. Leave it to Sarge. I'm pinned down. Sarge
let's
does
pull
what Sarge
Sergeant right
does
back.
best. Leave it to Sarge.
Yes. Assaulting. Assaulting. Orders confirmed. Enemies approaching. What's up? Yes.
Start shooting up these
Orders
helidynes.
confirmed. Assaulting. What's up?
These are already weak.
Assaulting. Glorious victory awaits. Orders confirmed.
Alright,
Assaulting.
let's get them to heal.
Yes. Assaulting. Yes. Assaulting. Their weapons hurt. Assaulting. Orders confirmed.
Let's get this one
Assaulting.
guy. Oh, there's our incoming patrol.
Sarge does what Sarge does best.
Let's try to get these guys out of the way.
Yes. Assaulting. Orders confirmed. Enemies approaching. Their weapons hurt. Yes. We're under attack. Assaulting.
Run.
Engaging enemy. Plotting better. Yes, Commander. Yes. Orders received. We're under attack. We're under attack. Yes.
Need to get further away.
Orders received. Assaulting. Orders confirmed. Orders confirmed. Their weapons hurt. Eto.
There you go.
We're under attack. Yes. We destroy good.
Alright. We got those weakened vehicles.
Assaulting.
And that second patrol I
Orders
expected to
confirmed.
come around is now, should be at the landing
Leave it to
zone
Sarge.
fast. And the reason you kind of want to wait for that second group of tanks is if you try to take the landing zone. Last time I tried it anyways, that patrol managed to get here right as I was on it, capturing the thing.
Yes.
And before I could send a dropship to reinforce the guys. And they
Plotting
killed
better.
Sergeant Rowe pretty
Yes,
quickly.
Commander.
It's perfect. Start that second grazer strike. These guys are healing up. Nice. That messed them up pretty good. Alright, let's call for a group of
Leave it to
Virons.
Sarge.
Orders
Drop
confirmed.
down
Orders confirmed.
their assault pods. And that'll reinforce my group of infantry here. Perfect.
Yes. Orders confirmed.
And let's get Sergeant Rowe to follow up.
Sarge does what Sarge does best.
Take him off
I'm
the
on it,
secondary.
boss. Sarge does what Sarge does best. Leave it to Sarge. Leave it to Sarge. Sarge does what Sarge does best.
Gonza.
I'm on it, boss. Sarge does what Sarge does best.
Orders confirmed. Orders confirmed.
Leave it to Sarge.
Glorious victory awaits. Eto.
There go those hoverdynes.
Sarge does what Sarge does best.
Enemies approaching. We are under attack.
Sarge does what Sarge does best. I'm on it, boss. Sarge does what Sarge does best.
Eto. No enemies.
Leave it to Sarge.
Let's get Sergeant Rowe shooting that guy in the tower.
No enemies. Glorious victory awaits. We destroy good.
Alright.
LZ secured.
Guess he wasn't trying to do it. Alright. Anyways, we got the LZ secured now. Let's get some engineers. Let's see. Yeah, let's get a turret too. Oop. We got more enemy units
Entering atmosphere.
coming in as a patrol.
Sarge does what Sarge does best.
Orders confirmed.
Let's call in a grazer strike.
Freaking hell!
I see the enemy. Yes. Taking fire. Yes. With honor.
Let's pull all this stuff back.
Ship reporting. Yes.
There we
With
go.
honor. As you command. Look,
Nice.
enemies.
I managed to stave that off just in time.
Orders confirmed. Target destroyed.
Sarge does what Sarge does best.
Let's get our engineers in repair mode.
Attacking. Target eliminated. As you command. Incoming to clan ship.
Leave it to Sarge.
Yes. What's up? Yes. Their weapons hurt. What's up?
Just need to get this guy's close enough to shoot that hovered iron a few more times. There you go.
Yes. Here's more of them. Orders confirmed.
I'm on
Let's
it,
just
boss.
get real closer.
I'm on it, boss. Leave it to Sarge.
Alright, we need a whole bunch of infantry.
We are taking fire. Yes. Orders confirmed. Their weapons hurt.
I'm pinned down.
Alright, let's go help Bro. Or he gets killed.
We will. Their weapons hurt. Eto. Unloading cargo. Yes. What's up? Assaulting. Orders received. Orders received. Orders received. Affirmative. Yes. Orders confirmed. Assaulting. Orders confirmed. More enemies.
Alright, surveillance over down. Pull back.
Received. Plotting Victor.
Get him
Orders confirmed.
over
More
to
enemies.
the landing zone.
Their weapons hurt. Orders confirmed.
Start sending some infantry out to work their way towards the next landing zone.
In heavy firefight. Caught in crossfire. Enemies approaching. Aksa. Yes. Yes. Assaulting. Assaulting. We destroy good. Aksa. Their weapons hurt. We destroy good. We're under attack. Aksa. We're under attack.
Alright, send in from our
We
guns and
destroy
droids.
good. We hit
Try to
for
build like a
battle.
wall.
We destroy good.
Let's put these guys in
Assaulting.
repair mode.
Yes.
These
Assaulting.
guys in repair mode too.
Orders confirmed. Reinforcements deployed. Yes. Yes. We conquer. Yes. We conquer. Yes. Here's more of them. Yes.
Alright, I'm basically kind of circling my landing zone with these guns and droids.
Yes. We conquer.
Deploying them into their secondary mode, which makes their front armor really strong. It kind of helps them be more like
Here's more of them.
defensive turrets.
Target destroyed.
Alright,
Assaulting. Incoming enemies.
take the assault clan guard off
Assaulting.
of their secondary.
Assaulting.
Try to get them traveling still towards the next landing zone, but using the woods as much as possible. Start to gain more AP. You'll send in for some engineers and additional infantry to try to take over
Dropship
the
at
next
base.
landing zone after that.
They're getting stronger. Orders confirmed. Orders received.
I need more in the way of AA. Yeah, probably gonna... Let's call in some missile clan guard.
Vector achieved. Entering atmosphere.
Alright.
Yes.
This might be a little bit slow.
Orders confirmed.
At least initially, but like I said before, this is going to make a big difference later in the mission. Alright, we got some turrets.
Unloading cargo.
Up there we can grab.
Dropship ready. Look, enemies. Yes. Assaulting. Orders confirmed. Yes.
There you go. Those missile guys are making a difference.
Target annihilated. Target eliminated. Understood. Traveling home. Yes, Commander. Orders confirmed. Orders confirmed.
Forgot to put my surveillance Herodyne or Holodyne back on the secondary.
Orders confirmed. Orders confirmed. Yes.
Looks like Sergeant Rose got a whole bunch of upgrades.
New targets. What's on? They're shooting at us. Look, enemies. One less enemy. Assaulting. Orders
Let's move
confirmed.
these missile guys closer to the middle.
Yes. Yes, he's dead.
Nice.
One less enemy.
Get rid of the enemy's aircraft.
Assaulting. More enemies. Assaulting. Look, enemies.
Alright. So we can hit these light hover dimes in the missile
Orders
units.
confirmed.
Oh, pull back.
Assaulting.
It's a good thing to wait for whatever
Enemies.
that dropship's gonna leave.
Their weapons hurt. Their weapons hurt. Orders confirmed.
Oh, destroyer?
In
That's
heavy
not
firefight. Orders confirmed. Yes.
cool. The defenders actually dipped.
More enemies.
Alright, so about to grab another landing zone. Send in for some more engineers now.
Glorious victory awaits.
And a penetrator. That'd be nice to have.
Their weapons hurt. Vector achieved. Entering atmosphere. Assaulting. LZ, secure. I see the enemy. We are taking fire. Reinforcements deployed. Dropship ready. Yes.
Oops.
Yes. Yes. We will do.
Alright, there we go. We put our penetrator on its secondary mode. It actually gets a longer range shot. And hit guys from really far away, as you can see here.
Affirmative. Understood. Traveling home.
So I guess that hill's blocking line of sight a little bit. Alright. So,
Dropship at base.
that is our new drop location.
Yes. Yes. Answer. Enemies approaching. Yes.
Let's deploy a pair of engineers. And a sentry gun. And we'll just leave the sentry gun there to kind of hold
Assaulting.
the landing zone.
Vector achieved. Entering atmosphere. I see the enemy. Receiving flak. Package is delivered. We will do.
Alright, so all those troops up.
Reporting. Assaulting. Bad news. Enemy sighted. We will do.
Alright, turn those engineers on repair mode so they heal each other. And then get them up to this next landing zone quickly. So I'm not taking too long here.
Attacking. Understood. Traveling home.
That thing has to return to base.
Bad news. Enemy sighted.
Good thing you have that sentry gun is going to at least stop them for a second. And as soon as that thing gets back to base, we're calling for some additional units.
Dropship at base.
That landing zone.
I can see new enemies. Vector achieved. Entering atmosphere. New targets.
I'm pinned down.
Our landing zone is under. They're shooting at us. More enemies.
Definitely want to keep an eye on Sergeant Rowe. At least it's easy to tell when he's being
We've just
attacked, since
lost
his
our
voice is so
landing
much
zone.
different from the
We'll
Virons.
take. Their weapons
And
hurt.
that's the end of the Terran's reinforcements.
under
Oh,
attack.
crap.
We
Guess
destroy
not.
good.
The dropship didn't get there in time.
Package is delivered. LZ secured.
Alright.
Dropship reporting. Orders confirmed. Orders confirmed.
Alright, let's try this one more time. Let's get...
Bad news. Enemy sighted.
Alright. So I'm going to send more than just a couple
Bad
turrets.
enemies. Dropship at base. We will do. This is not possible. Yes. We will do. We will do. Bad enemies.
Alright, let's get these two engineers
No.
moving towards this.
Yes.
Tell a dropship to come here. Deploy an engineer. And 3 turrets.
Orders confirmed. We head for battle. As you command.
Let's send these engineers back into that landing zone.
Incoming enemies. We're under heavy fire. We're under attack. Taking fire. We will do as you command.
Let's turn this engineer on repair mode.
We will do. Yes. Attacking. Yes, Commander. We will do as you command. Enemies approaching. Their weapons hurt. Yes, as you command. Attacking. We're under attack. In heavy firefight. Attacking.
Alright. Make sure it's going there.
Dropship at base.
Okay, now let's start focusing on the next
LZ
objective.
secure achieved. Entering atmosphere. Their weapons hurt. Assaulting. Baksa.
Sarge does what Sarge does best.
We're taking flak. Unloading cargo. Orders confirmed. Dropship reporting. Target destroyed.
Damn. Alright, let's try to get
Orders confirmed.
some dudes back in these
As
engineers
you command.
and up here before
see
they
the enemy.
capture that zone. And also send for more units as soon as they can.
Dropship at base.
Being a real pain.
Vector achieved. Entering atmosphere. Vaksa. Yes.
Come on, move faster.
We will. Our landing zone is under attack. Yes. Yes. Vector achieved. Entering atmosphere. Target annihilated. We've just lost the landing zone. We're under attack. Yes. Baksa. Attacking. We're under attack. Assaulting. Yes. Enemy team. Assaulting. Assaulting. Dropship reporting. Glorious victory awaits.
At least I'm destroying a bunch of their units.
Baksa. Enemies approaching.
Now to reinforce this zone. A little bit of back and forth here.
LZ secured. Assaulting. We're dead. Yes. More enemies. Attacking. We're under attack. Enemies approaching. Their weapons hurt.
Where's my dropship at currently?
Bad enemies. Dropship at base.
Alright.
Orders confirmed.
Leave it to Sarge.
Yes.
Start sniping these guys out of that tower. Yep, just as I expected.
I see the enemy.
Now trying to retake that base again.
Target destroyed. Bad news. Enemy sighted. Dropship awaiting orders.
I'm on it, boss.
Target annihilated.
Back up.
Target annihilated. Yes, Commander. We will do. Yes. Plotting better.
Use our surveillance over dying to give a wide range of view around wherever Bravo is.
Yes, Commander.
I think at this point,
Dropship
the
at base.
Terrans aren't going to be able to recapture either of those landing zones because they just had like a large group of units that were left over from before, and that's what they were just sending back and forth between those two landing zones trying to recapture them. And although they managed to do it a couple times, they also ended up depleting their reserves. So that should be the end of that for this mission.
Plotting better. More enemies.
Sarge does what Sarge does best.
Yes.
I'm on it, boss.
Alright,
Look, enemies.
now we should be able to send Ro up.
Yes.
Oops, sorry.
Yes. Yes. Yes, he's dead.
The warm-up cycle will take a while. Be nice if you kept those imps off my back till I'm done.
Alright, that's not really going to be a problem.
Come
Might
on.
as well send
Negative.
some-
Assaulting.
split up this group.
Assaulting. Orders
The
confirmed.
array is online. Here we go. Deep space scan commencing. Just give me a...
Deacons, hell, now what?
Those Terran morons cut the power on us. We'll have to use engineers to connect portable batteries to each of the array's power stations. They all have to be active at the same time, and those batteries will only last a few minutes.
Then we also need a landing zone. Sit tight. Sergeant,
Alright.
the power is back on the first station. Be ready to do that scan when they're all online.
No enemies.
So now we've got
Victory location.
a bunch of victory locations that have shown up.
Enemies approaching.
Make sure I'm dropping here.
Their weapons hurt.
Just
We
bring a whole
destroy
bunch of
good.
engineers.
Keto.
Leave it to Sarge.
Alright, let's have
Sarge
Sergeant
does what
Rowe
Sarge
clear
does
out
best.
units, so-
Sarge does what Sarge does best. Leave it to Sarge. I'm on it, boss.
I guess you can't hit them from where he is.
Sarge does what Sarge does best.
Alright, either way.
Package is delivered. Incoming enemies. We will do. Yes.
Send these two engineers down to the southern victory point.
Bad news. Enemy sighted.
Send a group of 3 to this one.
As you command.
And the other 2 can come here.
They're attacking.
You can always turn them to repair each other later.
Yes.
Let's just kill that thing right now.
As you command. Heading back to base. Taking fire. Enemy captured a victory location.
Do that. And these engineers have good anti-infantry weapons, so they can clear out the guys that are in those towers.
Yes. Dropship at base.
This would normally be one of the most difficult parts of this mission, if you had done it the way it kind of tells you to. And capture the landing zones now. Because at this point, the Terrans would be getting a whole bunch more AP. Because they have captured all those victory locations, and you still have to have been managing your small group of Assault Clan Guard. As soon as these victory points are captured.
Enemy dishonored.
Or have this mission finished.
We will do. We've captured a victory location.
Okay,
There we go.
scanning the Vesta system. Scan completed. Oh, crap. You're not gonna believe this.
Tell me later. Plan a couple of Cobalt charters and get out of there. We're gonna blow this installation to hell so the Terrans can't use it to track the clan ship when we leave. Exodus 1 to Morningstar Prime. I've got the scan I promised you. The Trade Guild was right. There's an Imperial Armada heading for Morningstar. Better inform General Warhurst.
Your fates. I've never seen so many ships. We'll be massacred.
I'll get there with the Astrid before they arrive. I promise.
There's one more thing. Something's happened. It's Lieutenant Lacroix. She's dead.
Not Michelle. What happened?
Someone killed her in her quarters while she slept inside the barracks. We're not safe anywhere anymore.
Alice, we're about to leave for Nephilim 317. We won't be able to communicate for a few days because of interference from the nebula. Start preparing for the evacuation. Hold it together just a little longer. We're going to see this through.
Right, and that's a wrap for this mission.